This song is gonna try to make you cry. Not because of politics, not because of war, because of something much simpler than that. February 28th, the sun came up like any other day. A mother in my nap pressed her daughter's clothes before she walked away. Packed her lunch, fixed her braids, kissed her on the cheek, said, "Learn something new today." Those were the last words she could speak. 7 in the morning, a missile carved a line across the sky. 120 children walked through those school gates, never said goodbye. The walls came down, the ceiling fell, the chalk was still on the board. They called it a precision strike, collateral ignored. 73 boys in those halls, ages 6 to 12. 47 girls who spent their mornings putting stories on the shelves. 26 teachers, all women, every single one. A bus driver, a pharmacist next door, just living under the sun. And one unborn child, 6 months along, never drew a breath. 168 lives between the morning and the death. They said we had old intelligence, we thought it was a base. The only uniforms they found in the rubble were the ones worn on small faces. Tell me how you name it when the ones who fall are small. Tell me what you call it when there's nothing left at all. I don't want the politics, I don't want the war. I just wanna know their names, I just wanna know their names. Yeah, 10 years. That's how long they built the bridge at Karaj. 10 years of engineers working through sanctions, through the dark. The tallest bridge across the Middle East, 136 meters high. They were weeks from opening it, families ready to walk across the sky. 2 missiles, April 2nd, 13 people at a picnic below. They had no idea they were part of a geopolitical show. And Trump posted the biggest bridge in Iran just fell. Much more is on the way, no mention of the people that fell. Then they hit the labs, Tofi Darrow Pasteur at the core, where cancer medicine was made, where vaccines existed before. Patients who needed chemotherapy woke up to empty shelves. Children who needed insulin left to figure it themselves. 240 medical sites, 50 hospitals hit, and the world debated whether it was legal while people got sick. 77 ancient sites, 500 years of stone. Galestan Palace cracked Isfahan's Grand Mosque alone. Tell me how you name it when the ones who fall are small. Tell me what you call it when there's nothing left at all. I don't want the politics, I don't want the politics, I don't want the war, I don't want the war. I just wanna know their names, I just wanna know their names. 47 years, this nation's lived beneath the gun. 47 years of maximum pressure under the sun. You cut their banks, you blocked their medicine, you froze their sky. 90 million people woke up every morning asking why. Their grandparents survived Saddam, chemical weapons, 8 long years. Their parents survived revolution, blood and broken mirrors. This generation survived COVID without the world's vaccines. They built their own at Pasteur, and now you've seen what happens when you bomb a people who have nothing left to lose, who've been standing in the fire so long they forgot how to lose. 72 hours, the Strait of Hormuz shut tight, and Europe woke up shivering, learning what sanctions feel like overnight. That's not a threat, that's just geography saying what it means. 20% of the world's oil runs through 40-kilometer seams. You sanctioned them for half a century, they're still standing at the door. Some people were built for survival, that's what history's for. A boy named Ali, he He's 15 years old, says every small sound now makes his blood run cold. He can't sleep, he can't dream, he just stares at the wall. Nobody told him how to be 15 at all. 130,000 called the crisis line one night, not asking about borders, just asking if they're alright. Not asking about deals or maps or who controls the sea, just asking if someone could tell them what does safe feel like to breathe. 20 million children under 14 in this land, learning that the sky can fall before they understand. And the cruelest part of all of this, the part I can't explain, is they still wake up every morning and they try again.
Let me speak to the people in America for a moment. Stay with me. This is not about your flag, this is a plea. The Iranians, the real ones, will tell you something true. They watched your movies through illegal satellites on rooftops just like you. They wore your bands and shirts and dreamed of walking your streets at night. They argued about your TV shows and stayed up past midnight. The enemy was never you, never the person at the pump. The enemy makes decisions while you're the one who pays the sum. Every mother in Ohio scared for her son deployed feels exactly what a mother in Manab feels destroyed. Because grief is not political, grief doesn't check your passport at the gate. The only thing that separates their tears is what gets broadcast on your slate. And the most radical act inside a war is to remain human, to refuse to become the thing they need you to become. To keep cooking bread by candlelight and singing to your child, to keep drawing pictures of your family when the world's gone wild. Tell me how you name it when the ones who fall are small. Tell me what you call it when there's nothing left at all. I don't want the politics, I don't want the war, I just want to know their names. Say their names, say their names. I told you at the start, this song was gonna try to make you cry.
Not because of politics,
You've heard enough of that.
not because of numbers.
The numbers don't hit back.
I said it would be something simpler, and I meant it.
In the rubble of the school in Manab, they found a drawing. A little girl drew her family, a mother, a father, herself, and the son. She drew the sun with the smiley face.
That's why you crying,
Not because of war,
because you made the sun smile.
and never got to
Show it to anyone.